Hello everybody, hope you've all been well. I hope you're doing well during this time of virus and all types of disruptions and changes and things going on. It really is a unique time in history right now. So, as those of you who've been following us know, we made it up to just north of Norfolk. I also wanted to say, sorry I've not been able to respond to your comments, but I have been without internet access. How is that, you say? Well, this particular marina, as nice as it really is, just simply had no internet access whatsoever. It was very frustrating. So once I was here, and because there was no internet access, the next goal was to really head north. But the problem is I need a crew person. So I had a friend of mine come up and we decided that we would head out. So that was really great. It was great to be with him, spend some time with him. We had a nice time. And then came time for us to head out and journey north. Now, as you know, we've got some things going on in our boat that can make it difficult in certain conditions, but we decided to go for it anyway. So this is what happened. Hey everybody, how you doing? Well, it's bright and early, and my friend Alan and I are crewing the boat north, see how far we can get. So thanks for coming along. Let's check it out. It's a real overcast day, real low cirrus clouds, and hopefully it'll be a good travel day though. So thanks for coming along. The conditions that day called for a wind from the north. Several of my friends who are real sailors warned me against going out with the north wind, especially trying to head north, because there's not a whole lot of places to dock in, and it might take me 15 hours if I drop down to 3 knots because of the wind. Also, I've been noticing that often the weather report is not so accurate on the Chesapeake, and so another good friend of mine who's an experienced sailor said, sometimes you just need to go out and take a look. Take a look and see what you think, and if you don't like it, turn around. Yeah, I don't think I want to do this for 8 hours. In fact, it would be more than 8 hours, because at 5.5 knots, if there was not a north wind, which is what the boat normally does on average, it would take about 8 hours to go the mileage that we need to go. If we drop down to 3 knots because we're getting opposed by the wind and also the current, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do this for 12 hours or something ridiculous. Now I know why they say don't try to go north in a north wind. Makes sense to me. Really don't want to start puking. I'm getting kind of dizzy just watching the video, let alone being on board. Not my idea of fun. Don't need to do it. Hi, I turned around. I didn't like the conditions, so head out tomorrow instead. Conditions look better tomorrow. You don't want to sail north in high winds if you don't have a boat that's got good sails, and that's one of the reasons we're headed north, is to get brand new sails. So it was pretty uncomfortable, and I thought, why am I doing this? Well, the weather did improve, as it always does, but my buddy had to return home to work. So I was back on the boat alone. Now I would love to learn how to single hand so I could do this movement by myself, but the boat really isn't set up for that. And also I don't think the jump out on the Chesapeake is the place for me to learn how to single hand. I'd rather do it in a place, maybe a 10-mile jump. The issue now is, who can I get to help me crew the boat north? So I had to think about that for a little while. Of course, I would prefer to crew with the best crewmate that I could ever hope for, but that just wasn't possible. So I had to think about who was going to be able to help me get this boat north. In the meantime, as I thought about it, I tried to enjoy myself and look at the other boats of the marina. Look at the size of this giant catamaran. Well, someone did finally come and help me, so stay tuned and we'll see how things progress.